Well, that was annoying. I wish the rain would have washed this one out because I don't think the umpires actually thought we were gonna play. Because the start of this game was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And the cool thing, we turned an 8-3-5 double play. I love you, Adam Duvall, but that bad base running gave me PTSD. But we turned a triple play. That was awesome. The rest of the game, I don't know. It stunk. It started off amazing. Bases loaded, 1-0 after Sean Murphy RBI single, and then 3-1 count to Marcell Ozuna. It should have been a walk. Wasn't, because the umpire didn't know what a strike was for both sides. It was the lovely game of, what's a strike? We don't know. And so Marcell Ozuna lines one, scorches it to Christian Arroyo, and it bounced. But nobody knew what happened. Nobody knew what to do. The umpires didn't really call it, so the Braves runners were caught. Matt Olson was able to dive back, and somehow they were able to nab Riley because they called that it was a line drive out, and Riley apparently left to her. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and 1,000% that ball bounced. But for some reason, you can't review that. Why? It's the same thing as a ball hitting the grass in the outfield. Exact same thing. And you can't tell me that didn't zap the momentum, because it should have been at least 2-0, and the merry-go still rolling, and you know how good the Braves are in the first inning. It's unexplainable, it's dumb, and I know you can't do anything about it, but you should make every play reviewable if you want to get them all right. That's it, that's all. I know Charlie didn't have a great game, kind of death by 1,000 cuts. Boston had a lot of duck snorts, and Texas leaguers, they fought Charlie really good, and they took some tough pitches, especially in the first. Turner legit hit, big-time battle with Rafael Devers, a really good pitch, and Rafi just was able to find a hole. So first and second, 1 out, Yoshida, first pitch ground out, second and third, 2 outs. It looked like Charlie didn't want anything to do with old friend Adam Duvall. Walked him on 4 straight. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Tristan Casas. Charlie did get 2 gifts. Like I said, the umpire wasn't great tonight for either side. But Tristan Casas spit on some nasty breaking balls, especially the backdoor breaking ball. He spit on that for a bases loaded walk. The first bases loaded walk Charlie's given up since 2018. And then a infield single, perfectly placed down the line. Riley couldn't do anything, so 2-1. He was able to limit the damage to that, but then he got the triple play in the third, and then got the first 2 outs quickly in the fourth, and then a pitch clock violation, which I don't get that one either, because I looked and the clock said 6 and Charlie stepped off, but the umpire gave him a pitch clock violation. So, and I was under the impression if you step off, that's a disengagement and you have 2, whatever. So it turned a 0-0 count into a 1-0 count. Charlie lost the zone. And then a couple of stolen bases. Darren Duran and Tristan Casas were able to find holes. The baseball had eyes tonight for Boston, and they just found them all. Michael Tonkin gave up a walk and a couple of hits in the 5th to make it 5-1. And we had a couple of chances, first and second. No outs in the second, and Michael Harris struck out. Ronald grounded out first and third, 2 outs, and couldn't get anything there. in the 7th, we had second and third, 2 outs. Ozzie struck out against old friend Chris Martin. So just not a lot of good stuff, and we hit some balls hard, but they turned one into a double play. In the 4th, Marcell Ozuna smoked a ball, single, and then Eddie Rosario hit a 103-mile-an-hour bolt, but they were able to turn that into a double play. And Nick Pivetta was nasty. I think he's found his niche, not to be the starter, but the guy after the starter. 5 innings, 5 strikeouts. We really didn't put any pressure on Nick Pivetta other than the first 2 batters he faced, back-to-back singles, but other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing for Nick Pivetta. And the tone was set after that janky double play in the first, and Charlie just couldn't find it. 5 walks and only 1 strikeout. That's not Charlie Morton. So as always, go Braves, champions forever. But that was just a dumb baseball game.